That was weird. Alright, military research. So he must have been my military research guy. Watch, was he my Cap 4? That's going to be annoying. Yep, he was my Cap 4. You bastard. Oh, man. Think it was the Spy Master? Directors. Yeah? Where did I not... Wait a minute. That's my Research Council Director. What are you offering me here? Military... Oh, the set research. Never mind. Yeah, it was the spy guy. Well, that is... that is really annoying. Huh. Must have been really, really anti-democratic. Like, triple negative. Oh, well. It's so much for my spy network. At least we got the spies down in all the local stuff, so... I got the most important parts done. Elite school grows in... network grows in power, huh? Let's go... Yuck. Let's take the littlest hit here. That could actually bump us to... Yeah, let's do that one.
Yes, sir.
Gets us up to 65 for government. Alright, military research. Patented Enviro suit. That's the armor that I want.
Roger that.
Get that finished up and we can do our first wave of infantry upgrades. Petition! They want to petition me, huh? So this is the fun one. Either raise democracy, which I'm all for, and get 10 unrest, or take a roll, a terrible roll, 19% success chance for an undetermined amount of unrest, and if you crit fail, it could be a horrible, horrible amount. So we're gonna take the democracy and the 10 points of unrest. We can easily absorb that. I got that army unit sitting down there for exactly this reason, and we've already bled off most of the unrest, so this will hurt us the least, plus raise our democracy profile.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Okay, first thing I want to look at, how are we doing here? 0.1 turns left. Alright, so it's going to be fully funded. Cool. So that'll be up and running. It'll finish building next turn, then start actually producing the turn after when the upkeep phase happens at the beginning of the turn. So we are good there. Right at the edge of our range. I think I'm just going to bring him south. Getting a little nervous about that group. I need to bring him back in some. I think somebody's creeping on me here. No, this is where we pulled out that other unit, so I could be wrong. You're not gaining any territory, or unveiling any. Need to send the buggies out more. Much better recon ability. Alright, so they're done. My main units are done. We're not moving into the army groups. We've got colonists stacking up.
Understood.
Cap 2 replacement. Hates meritocracy, which is fine, but no skills to speak of. So, just an intern, so that didn't do much for us beneficially. I really do need to let my political points build up. Targets. Yeah, that's what. Increase in fear, militia, loss of faith. I think I'm going to do the militia, loss of faith.
Acknowledged.
The new city. Of course the new city got it. They took the hit. That's fine. That's going to allow us some other options. So I could now drop Boomtown on them. That's what I wanted. I've been holding these Boomtown cards so that we can raise the population quickly. Actually, they've actually got an okay pop. I think I'm going to wait until I set up one of those brand new cities myself out in the middle of nowhere. We'll use these. Let's go ahead and drop a gladiator in, though. That's the 2 points. Don't need the merchant. Yeah. We'll drop the gladiator and a zoo in. That'll help.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders. Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Alright, good enough. I think we're done again. I'm gonna wait another round before I start building anything. Trade, please. Is it sell time? It is 1.55. Man, these prices suck. They're gonna make me start making crafting machinery, I think.
Copy that. Copy that.
Off we go. I believe it's linked with recon, yeah. Certain units have just terrible sight ranges. The recon units are pretty good about it. So, buggies are pretty important. I actually should probably get at least 1 or 2 more buggies out. Skimming around the terrain, getting things flamed / unloaded or uncovered. The road's going to be the more important, though, getting these road networks in. Yep, motorcycles are even better. Buggies are 5, I believe, and motorcycles are 7. So this was the only miner that was in my reach. So anything else I want to take, I'm going to have to, or build myself, city-wise. This was a relatively small city, but at least it's got a head start on pop. So it'll develop fairly well. No losses for decisions. So we at least made that promise. Hey, alright. Now I need the design council. Now I'm behind the times. Double shifts. That sounds like a good one. Double shifts. We need double shifts. Workers of our nation, it is time to give even more to your motherland. Economic bonus points. Plus 2,500. Huh. Alright. Worry about that for the moment. So, they've decided to encroach finally, it looks like. I think I'm going to have to let them so that I can then surround them and kill them. I think I'm just going to pull back. I'm not losing anything over here resource-wise other than that one spot. Yeah, and I've already lost that, so... We'll pull back and we'll see if they follow me far enough into my own logistics that we can then get a hold of them. So, first things first. Construction finished. Alright, so all of our resources are now freed up. Next turn, that'll start actual producing. And hopefully we can start generating some really juicy artifacts. So points are looking good. Everything's green. Oh, there we go. That's the kind of number I was looking for.
Copy that.
Sure.
Understood.
Send me your candidates. How many guys do I have in my reserve pool now? Quite a few. Giggins Dean Dark, huh? Cap 3. Pretty good general stats. Democracy, Heart, and Commerce are all really good. No covert ops. A little bit of warfare, but he could be slotted in just about anywhere. Not too old. He's pretty good. Who else? Policy speech. I want democracy, right? Take me to 61. Average QOL of the zones. We're working on that anyway,
Yes, sir.
so yes. Secret Service. Guess that's gonna be you. All 20 war score of you with no other abilities really. But at least it's not diametrically opposed to my states. Profiles.
Order received.
We're getting blackmailed, are we? They want 180 credits in tribute. Well, that doesn't bode well for us. Regimes. So, we're at 18. Mood blackmail, relation 18. I do not want to go to war with a major right now. Or any time in the near future. I can pay double the tribute.
Understood.
Alright, now I think we're at 3. Be interesting to see if he declares war next turn. That's the lowest I remember seeing one of those relationships go. Oh, what to do, what to do. Hey, you. Colonize. Send as workers. All of them.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Yep. Roads are important. If I run a spur out this way, I'll be able to prosecute a fight against these guys to clean them up. I'm anticipating we're going to end up at war here, and he's just going to come across like so. Actually, that's the other major. That's the one I'm friends with. This guy here. They got some weird borders. I'm not sure how their border works. I think we'll go like so. We'll run a branch directly diagonal down that way. That'll keep these guys supplied, and I can push up a little further. Not going to run that branch quite yet. I want one here as well. Oof, so expensive. I'm not going to be able to get them all done this round. Yeah, get that one. We'll stop right there. This is not good news. Should we go send the nuclear missile launcher down to guard our facility? We're going to try to do a knockout punch on this group. I'm bringing the fast movers to try to loop around behind them, get the encirclements, and then we'll bring the infantry in. I need, before I forget, because I've forgotten a couple of times already,
Standing
all
by.
you,
Yes,
new
sir.
org, design
Yes,
council. Alright, so next turn we'll assign a counselor for the design council. That way I can get the new infantry unit designed that takes advantage of the upgraded weapon and armor that we've researched. We won't get it done for this fight and this cleanup, but if we get a war deck from the major, we're going to need it, to say the least. Alright, I think I'm just going to bring these guys back to camp them. It's just too far for me to go right now. Leaving him, working our way around. We'll get resources next round. They'll come forward. These guys will try to peel around. And we'll work on them. Yep, you can upgrade fielded units.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Hopefully we don't have a worker shortage with that. We might.
Copy that.
Attract free folk, 27 points. Let's not spend it. Yeah, you got to have a fairly solid logistics network when you do it. My group up north won't have a problem upgrading. The group down south, all the materiel, all the actual upgraded weapons and armor have to transport via the logistics network down to their location. So depending on how fat my pipeline is at the time, they might get the upgrade done in a round, they might not. Every 800 points of recycling that I dig out of the ground, I'll get an artifact. I don't know how quickly that level 1 recycler is pulling the materials. We'll have to go look at it and see if it tells me that number. I want to get it upgraded to a level 2, but as we upgrade, we have higher worker requirements, and then we get into power requirements and things like that. So I gotta be a little careful. Down in that southern territory, we don't have a lot of either. I want, if I can, to get one more round, a few more road spurs built, just to secure the areas that I'm currently trying to take and hold the bonuses I've got. Then I gotta get back to upgrades. I got the first bureaucracy office down south, and we won't be able to do the second for a while. I'll have to check to see how much it costs to upgrade the industry to level 2. Tech level risen to 4. Another fate pack. Security outpost. Lots of security. High-tech vaults. More double shifts. Alright, model design director. I don't think any of you guys are particularly good at it, so Cap 2, 22 intelligence versus Cap 3, 37 intelligence. Yes,
Understood.
you get it. And all that down.
Understood.
New model of infantry, please. Build upon the rifle. It's a good design. I want the automatic, and I want the padded
Understood.
enviro. Nomads. We are at what? We're already depressing that. I don't mind if it goes up, back up a little bit. Yeah.
Understood.
Military genius in the 10th Machine Gun Infantry Battalion. Do we want them to have a Claymore expert or an intelligence expert? Well, I definitely want the intelligence expert. Actually, I don't. It's going to raise a little higher than I want, but I definitely don't want anything that raises my meritocracy a big old pile. Not with the unhappy way that guy just hired would go.
Copy that.
Claymore expert. 10th Machine Gun. Alright, wandering, no problem. No incursions to the west, no direct movement from the south, and these guys are just kind of randomly shuffling along the border. I think I still want to try to crush them if I can. They're a little too close. So, towards that end. Try to get down underneath them. You're not moving far. Didn't get all your supplies. Shouldn't affect how far you can move it around, should it? I guess they burn fuel to move, so I guess so. Alright, let's go to here. Can't build it out any further right now. Okay, those guys are all done. They'll probably move to cut off my supply to these guys. Till I can get the next round when I can get these infantry units deployed. We'll just have to put up with that. You back up. A little further. That'll do. That'll work just fine. So we're good up north. Nobody else to move. So this is... I don't think it really says how much it's digging out of the ground per. It shows me what it produces. Yeah, I don't know what the actual value of the production is. I think it depends. I think it's variable depending on the ease of mining for the space. So shouldn't take too much longer though. Another couple of turns, I think we'll get our first artifact out of it. I have no idea. I think it's recon ability, but things like this unit have very little to no recon ability. So recon of 1. But I've never investigated exactly what should pick more, but I'm pretty sure it's just flat out the recon number. Maybe combined with some combination of how many hexes you already own that border the hex you're moving into. It feels like that occurs on occasion. Okay, so building up points. What's our trade doing? Can we get some more cash in our pocket? No, we cannot. Gene's at 22. Metal at 1.7. Hold on to that. Let's get those road spurs done that I wanted to finish up. $40. What are you trying to go around here? I guess it's decided it's cheaper to go across from this way. Let's do that one. 186 left. Alright, I think that's it for now. It's enough road management for now. Only one spy over there, huh?
Order received.
Hold off on that. Keep building up some political points. Yeah, generally you want to nationalize your starting city's truck hub. You need logistics pretty hard initially, and usually the recycling center also. You get up $1,000, you can grab those two. That'll help you quite a bit with the increase. So, metal mine is now producing 174. So we were getting what, 40 was our share? Something like that when it was privatized. So this is an example of the output differential. So produces 250. What? So why I'm getting a massive decrease? Alright, now I gotta go look. What's going on here? We're at 100% output. Fully supplied. Maybe the ease of mining, but I guess. Difficulty of mining gives modifier of minus 50%. Alright, so we're losing 50% and then gaining 39%. So that gaining 39% is what I was talking about in regards to the governor. So, if a level 4 is 50% at our current techs and all that, this one was 7. So this one... So apparently a higher number is better, because ease of mining 7 is only a 20% modifier. So it is the way I thought. If it was difficulty of mining, it would make sense that a higher number would be harder. But this is ease of mining, so higher is better. Alright. Good to know. Governor modifier. Yeah, it's not, I don't see the negative value in here. But it's represented in the pop-up. However, as long as I understand what it's doing. So, we're getting a good amount. I think we're done again. This scramble here is going to be interesting, just what he does this next turn. Oh, that's my buddy to the west. Unknown regime. What do we got? More metal deposits down south. Man, I can't make any of those promises. We're doing terrible in that regard. Alright, there's the Rifle 2 model. Ah, there's our artifact. So, we didn't get the one I wanted most, which is the factory. We got the Energy Lance, an ancient weapon that can pierce any known armor. Ever seen a tank cut in two? Another peeve I have is you can't see the actual details of it before you actually apply it to a unit, at which time it could be totally irrelevant for that unit. It may not actually get to take advantage of whatever the thing is. So I absolutely detest interface stuff like that. What is it about democracy? What the hell? I don't understand why I'm getting these mass defections. Huh. Alright. I mean, I've never had this problem in any of my previous games where people just up and leave. I don't want to go through and click on all of their info. I think what's causing it is this kind of stuff. And I can't see that easily any other way. So like that's -1. But I mean, I don't know why they're ditching me while still having high... It makes no sense. I'm worried we have a bug or a broken thing here. Because it makes no sense that they would ditch even when they're happy, when their relationship is above 50. I haven't even been making any particular decisions. I mean, if I was making a bunch of decisions that were heavily positive diplomacy or democracy, and then all of a sudden they left immediately after I made the choice, sure, but what should happen is I make that choice, and because I made that choice, they take a huge hit in their happiness, and it shows me that that's going to happen on that screen. That's the way it works, is when they have like negative democracy, if I have an event and I pick the democracy option, or if I look at the democracy option, their name will be there, their picture, and it'll show how much they're going to lose or how much unhappiness they're going to get. Then when it gets low enough, they leave you. So I don't understand what's going on with these guys just bailing. I've never had this happen in any of my previous runs, and I've been a rat bastard in some of them to the people, and they've still stuck around. Well, there is, yeah, you're correct. I am losing a lot of my promises, so my word score is probably pretty low. That could be tied to it. My popularity is good. My word score is shifty. But even that, even being shifty, seems kind of weird. Yeah, it just seems weird to me. Alright, whatever. Too many people anyway. Another person wants to get hired. Sure. You gonna stick around? Or are you just going to bail on me? Cap 2 likes... yeah, likes the stuff I like for the most part. Okay stats. Not too much in the way of useful skills. You're fine the way you are. And go after rocketry. Model Design Council. I've got armor. We did get the advanced. Sure.
Understood.
Alright, so we've got upgraded designs. I need to remember to update my units now. Minor worker strike. So, here comes the unrest, and I don't have the big army down there now. Make more democracy demands or choices.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
So, we didn't get cut off. We've got supplies and movement for most of the units. Unfortunately, there's no break in his line for me to encircle. I might be able to punch this guy out enough to get him to move, then circle that guy, which will leave me a couple more. Let's get you guys forward. I still want to know if he attacks my lone GR unit, if he'll retaliate with his one nuke. That's what I mostly want to know. Alright, now we're not really set up for the fight this round. We'll have to wait till next round anyway, so he'll probably shift around. So we have an intruder, do we? Somebody's encroaching. Hey game, I would like to scroll other places down. Why why no scroll down game? So movement over there. Yep. Shouldn't be the major. Apparently I have run out of spies over in that area. And I got nobody free to go deal with it other than my army group that I got on training up there. Yeah, we'll try to take care of that. Couple more buggies. And we'll run him over too. No, and ooh, 244.
Copy that.
received.
Failure.
Order received.
Barely succeeded.
Order received.
Awful lot of these cropping up now. Could drop a security outpost in the new place. That would help it out. Yeah, let's do that.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
It depends on what it's facing. It's considered an armored unit, so it just depends on what it's going up against. It's not going to kill anything on its own, but it's good at taking territory and cutting things off. Just depends on what it's facing and whether they care about supply or not. Most of the things I'm dealing with right now don't really care much about supply, so it's hard to cut them off and weaken them that way. I can get these guys finished off sometime soonish. Oh, that's right. I forgot I was going to upgrade my troops. My bad. It's going to be especially hard given the pipeline currently. I might have to set up a custom pull point to get more logistics down to that southern group that's about to go into combat. If I can send them in with the upgraded versions, that'll make a huge difference. So we might extend the road, reposition them slightly, and then do the upgrades and then fight next round. It's possible. I've got a fair amount of research. It could finish it in a turn. I may not have enough. It's going to be a pipeline problem, I think, more than anything else. We'll see. Full system isn't going to have enough provided down that line, I think. Man, even without the time thing. Uh-oh. That is some big units up there. They finally starting to get close to the border. 11 decisions. Must be budget time. We made finally. Kept our word. Gained politicians. Hey, sealed roads. That'll help. There's our whirlwind machine gun. More fate cards. Alright. Hey, look at that. A little worried about this as well. Alright. Thaliday wants portraits in schools. Lower meritocracy, gain mind. I don't want to give meritocracy.
Copy that.
Able commander offering services. They want us to liberate his home village on Hex 9853. No. Not even remotely. What the hell? That's his capital city. Just about. 98.52, 98.53. Yeah, you really think so? You think I'm going in there, do you? Wants me to liberate that? Sorry, buddy. That would be a big fat no.
Understood.
Okay with the budget. So I think I'm going to lower this again. Just slightly. Slow that down slightly.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Archie Hourfield, Cap 1. Okay. It's okay.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, start slowing that process down.
Roger that.
Heavy industry.
Yes.
We're done for the moment. New designs needed. Upgrade. This is... Oh, this is my big city. My home city. The other one requires a whole lot of oil, so I'm hoping I can drop solar more economically than having to rely on the oil. It takes a lot of oil. And we don't have much. We're not going to get oil fields on this one. I'm only getting oil mostly currently from my recycling centers. Without the animals on the planet, there's very little oil from oil wells. 20. Yeah, let's do it.
Wilco.
Getting to the point where we need to upgrade it. More scientific exchange. Yes.
Understood.
Alright, so we piled through all that. What are we up to? Got the recycling upgrade, 1 turn left. That'll be good. That'll hopefully get us the the artifacts even faster. Nothing else being built. Only taking 125, 50, and 1. But we've got some opportunity there. And for some rare earth sales again.
Copy that.
And let's use the additional IP to make some machines.
Copy that. Copy that.
Alright, build up a nice big chunk of cash. Well, I can go sealed roads now. Hey, look at that. We got a metal right on top of the terrible scavenging spot. Deal with that in a minute. So, slide you over 1. You go in there. Over there. City's in pretty good shape. I'm going to run him down south, I think, to sit on the mine. Alright. What kind of mess we got here? I'm hoping to punch this guy in the teeth and force him to move. Then I can complete an encirclement on this guy. Let's see if we can get the... Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's time.
Yes, sir.
So... This is the group I want to move. Ouch. 3 to 1. We add you in. That'll have to be good enough. Wow, it's pretty bad.
All clear, sir.
Naturally, at the end, the GR unit spits out laser death and kills a few extra. Alright, so we forced him to move. So now you can advance. And I need to get somebody there. That's a nuclear weapon there. Bring the, I can't quite get him there either. What are our numbers looking like if we send everybody in except for the nuke? Terrible numbers. So, let's just shift some more people around. Don't want to leave my headquarters uncovered. So we'll do that. Alright, fully encircled, good units in all positions. Can't do much with those two. That's by far his biggest remaining unit, so once we get rid of that, I've got pretty good recon, so I know those aren't going to change much. So we should be able to finish enveloping these and absorbing them. Drop a nuke on them? Yeah, that would be nice. Code. Got not many points left. 40, 80 to there. Probably going to delay getting something else done because of that, but need to get this fight done. Okay, you. Machine gun infantry. How many points do we have in the pipeline here? Almost none. 150. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Let's go to traffic signs and custom pull points. Not try to do 500. Try to do 200. We'll see how many of them we get an upgrade. Rifle first.